Okay, this is the gas-powered stuff. And here's the battery-powered stuff. And here's the human-powered equipment. So anyways, the gas-powered equipment starts with your Toro mower. They run about $2,000. Of course, you need oil changes, gasoline with it, a gas can, and everything else. So this is the start of the gas-powered equipment. You got your gas-powered hedge trimmer, which is about $500. You got your line trimmer. This is a 131. It's $489. What else you need? Probably a handheld blower, a BG50 maybe could get you by, but probably want to do the commercial for about $289. Backpack blower is probably about $400 or $500. Handheld hedge trimmer, probably about $400. And that's just the basics for your landscaping needs in the gas powered. Okay, as far as the gas-powered equipment, you're going to have a lot of support for that sort of thing that are consistent. You're going to have a gas can for your lawnmower for 4-stroke gas. You're going to have a gas can for your weeders and your hedge trimmers and chainsaws and everything else, which will be 2-stroke gas. So you're going to need your mix to mix in your gas for your 2-stroke. The lawnmowers, you're going to need to change the oil every so often. New blades, sharpen the blades. Your basic tune-up kit here, air filter, spark plug, the weeders and the hedge trimmers and all that stuff. You're going to need air filters, fuel filters, spark plugs. You're going to have to get your hedge trimmers sharpened or sharpen them yourselves. You're going to have to constantly buy trimmer line to get you through the season. So those are just some of the items that you're going to need. You're going to need some eye protection for the stuff flying back, ear protection for the loudness of the mowers and everything else. That's pretty much sums up most of what you're going to need. Of course, there's a lot of added things that are going to be hand tools, which will be involved with all three of these scenarios. Anyways, hopefully that helps you figure out what the true cost of all this stuff is. Okay, so for the battery-powered equipment, here's the Makita's commercial mower. The mower itself is about $950, and the battery it's about $1,500. So you're talking about $2,500 just there. That'll get you about 6 hours, from what I understand, as far as mowing time, comparable to like a Toro mower, something like that. So the backpack battery can be removed and used with other pieces of equipment. It does come with a backpack. So you're talking the mower, $2,500. Here's a 40-volt hedge trimmer. It's $540 with the battery and the charger. That's a handheld. The weeder's about $500-600 for those. Let's see, what's this one? This is a 40-volt. Yeah, so it's $510 with the battery and charger, 40-volt again. Hedge trimmer. Let's see, what do we have here? We've got actually an attachment that you can get. It's about $270 to attach onto this machine here. So you could use this as a combi unit. The blower that goes with the backpack battery, this is just the blower itself is $390. If you want a little handheld blower that comes with batteries, you're talking about $380 there for the 40-volt. What else do we need? That's about all I can think of as far as that stuff goes. I'll try to total this up later so you can get a general idea of what it's going to cost, just a reality check. So that's about it. So along with the battery-powered equipment, other than the normal trimmer line and stuff like that, you're going to have a lot of batteries to get through the day. You have to go home and charge them at night, unless you can charge them during the day. I have a unit that will cost about $2,000 to charge them during the day, and then the solar panel is another $400. So you can recharge, but that's another expense that you got to think about. Some of these come with batteries. You're going to need extra batteries. When the batteries are too warm, they won't charge, so you almost need 3 to get you to rotate. Once you're done with one, you can't just plug it into the charger. You're going to have to have another battery that's charged while that's cooling down. So that's another option that you got to think about. And then when the batteries wear out, you're going to have to dispose of them somehow. So with the big batteries, you need to send them back special. You can't just ship them. The smaller batteries, you can take to your battery recycle center. So those are some expenses to think about. Average run time for batteries is about maybe 30 minutes normal on a weed eater or blower or something like that. Sometimes the blowers run maybe less than that. It depends on how much you're using. So you're going to have to think about a lot of batteries. Anyways, that's kind of an idea of what you're up against. Okay, now to the human-powered equipment. Of course, I've used all the gas-powered, the battery-powered, and now at home I'm just using human-powered equipment. What we have here is a scythe. This you can use as your weed whacker. You don't need trimmer line or anything like that. It's very little effort. It's just a matter of swinging your body to move it. This scythe is about, what, 380 with a weed blade on it. So you can do weeds and heavier brush with it, or grass. It's very light, very nice. It's going to last a lifetime, so there's no maintenance required other than just sharpening the blades. The blade sharpening stones probably running maybe 40 bucks with the whole works. Then we got your push mower. This is the Cadillac of push mowers here. It's made in the kind of the way that the old Scott's mowers were made. It's got 6 blades, very heavy duty. It's a 21-inch wide deck. The catch bag is an extra if you need it. It's very heavy, and this will last, again, a lifetime pretty much. I have an old Scott's mower that's probably 50 years old and it still cuts back there. So that's a couple of items there. For your hedge trimming, we've got a couple of ways to go. You can do, of course, you're going to need a ladder to get to the higher spots, but you got your shears here. You got a sickle here that will do it also. Nice and sharp, just keep it sharp. That'll do your hedges. If you've got just sparse weeds or towards the end of the season, I like to use this a lot. This is a very light weed whip, grass whip they call it. And it's just like swinging a golf swing. You just swing your body, stay sharp a long time, this edge, and this will get the sparse weeds. Once you knock them down with the scythe and they're coming up sparsely, you can just whack them out with this. Or if they're big, heavy weeds, you can use the brush cutter. This is sharpenable on both sides here. It's a little bit heavier, but it's got a lot of weight to it. When you swing it through, all you have to do is get it started and it'll whack right through a lot of the heavy stuff. These are, like I say, they're all human powered. This is, what is this? 65 bucks. This is like $60. Like I say, a lot of these tools will last a long time. Of course, I'm not including the rakes and everything else. Another thing you'll need is a broom. Now this is your regular bristle broom. It doesn't have the plastic. That's another item that a lot of these, like the battery powered and the gas powered, you're still using plastic trimmer line, and that trimmer line's got to go somewhere, so it's going into the environment that you're cutting the weeds in. So here's your blower. It is a little bit more work, but it's all natural material. When it breaks down, it's just going to go into the dirt, basically. Return, it's just made out of natural materials, so it's not going to hurt anything. Other than lots of other hand tools that we carry, you got your bow saw here for cutting small branches off. Very easy to use. No plastic here, it's all steel. Your heavy duty trail clearer. This is a Sandvik, it's like a Swedish or something saw, but they're very, very nice. Very sharp blades on these. You basically can go through and you hit stuff like this back and forth. You can do limbs. The Forest Service uses this a lot to clear trail. They'll cut limbs off and stuff like that. Very nice piece of equipment. And unlike an axe, it will hold the branch in place as you cut it. It doesn't slip off. So that's the idea behind this. Very nice tool. And as you can see, we're trying to get the quality tools in here at North County Lawnmower. So we've got a whole supply of whatever you need. So when you get a chance, come on in and just give you an alternative of what else you can do. Besides, you can always use this for Halloween too. One thing you'll notice at North County Lawnmower here is that we love gardening, we love working in the dirt, we love being outside, and one of the things we try to specialize in is green tools. So if you really want to go totally green as much as you can, of course it takes energy to produce these tools, but we just want to offer a way that you can do that. So if you really want to be truly green, come by, and hopefully we have the equipment and tools that you need to fulfill your dreams. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.